Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Factorio, where I am building a megabase on Earth. I am using a mod, Cities of Earth, focusing on the Old World Hemisphere. My goal is to reach 10,000 science per minute with a rail-based design. The resources are set to maximum size and density, and biters and pollution are turned off. The mod list is shown in the description, as well as the link to my Twitch channel, High Speed. Please come visit me there. Questions and comments are welcome. Thank you for watching. And a brief moment. As soon as I finish these copper cables. All right, back in a bit. Okay, let's play some more. I see Telly has asked the question. Uh, well, I've been refining things by doing a little mini build for Speed 3s. And it's struggling because, well, making an unloader is a bit of a challenge, apparently. Also, I think I have broken this. No, I've been very careful to not do that. Which I wasn't careful to do here. And so I did break this. Hello, Koal. So I'm thinking through my processes and how I'm going to apply this to all of these things and make sure that I don't screw things up. And looking at, okay, so I'm going to copy and paste a bunch of stuff, but I have to be careful that I don't overwrite things that exist and lose this connection between that pole and that wire. And I'm really asking myself if I really want that power pole there or that there, because it's really causing me headaches on updates. But there's also the how close is this for an unloader for this? I think I'm going to ignore fluids for now and just press on with solids. Well, if I accidentally delete that power pole, I'm just totally screwed. I can't delete either of these power poles or I break everything. Hi, Llama Boy. So all of this is the same. Well, I'm redoing unloaders. I have made a couple of mistakes on how my unloaders work. I tried turning on this factory and the trains got all jammed up instead of doing stupid things because I had loaders, the unloading signals, train controlling done wrong. And so now I'm trying to recover from that. So how goes? Little challenging, little challenging, little challenging. How are you? Oh, that was the wrong thing to do the undeletes on, or to the delete on. Should have been this. Good. As a person who used to get up and go, I have learned that the better way to start my day is to get up an hour or two before I need to be somewhere and give myself a chance to get acclimated and adjusted to being awake so that I'm not defining my day by what's going on afterwards. Like, for example, if I had a job back when I used to wake up and go to work, I could get up, get showered, and get to my desk in, half an hour. But then everything I did was based around my job. And when I started running my own business, I realized that it's not a healthy way to be. So I started getting up a little earlier before I had to be there and doing some stuff that I needed to do or wanted to do. So that I was essentially defining my day and changing the way I looked at my 9 to 5 as a thing I had to do, but not as it controlled me. I didn't start my day by going to work. I started my day by doing things I wanted to do. And sometimes I even, can talk without choking. So why are you here, Green Circuits? Why are you here? I know why you're here, kitty cat. Because you want to meow. So why are you requesting a train? You have 4,000 in you. Are you requesting one train or two trains? The total of what's inside here is 5,000, 5,000, 5,000 and 5,000. So this is 20,000 that's in here. My minimum is 16,000. If my minimum is 16,000, what's your input signal? I should see some number here. Unless my red wires disappeared. In which case I screwed that up too. Well, let's go back to my baseline, which is red circuits. So you're getting an input from there. And you're getting an input from there. You are not getting an input from there. Oh. Because I deleted those chests. And I can't delete those chests from this because I need their connection. Son of a bitch. Good thing tomorrow's a day off because I apparently don't know how to do shit. Words can't express how frustrated I am right now. Thanks, Envoy, but I had just done that. Yeah, that's a good song. So what I'm going to do now is just carefully place this on all of these solid unloaders again. And what I'm thinking to myself as I do this is that there's a reason that I do everything in blueprint mode and editor extensions is because I don't feel that I have an option to be anything less than precise. Right? Because if I'm anything less than precise, I'm just going to be causing myself so many headaches that I might as well just wing it, right? Because unless I'm going to do everything that I'm trying to do correctly, where the hell am I standing? Unless I'm going to do everything I'm trying to do exactly right, then all I'm doing is causing this frustration experience that I'm having right now, which is to say that, oh, I missed one little thing and now I need to redo what I've already redone. Accurate, precise, I don't know. All right, so now I'm going to go try and fix green circuits. Destroy all this, destroy all this, destroy all this, and destroy all this. Then place this down in its place. So what this should indicate is that, okay, so you're complaining you don't have enough copper cables, so let's double check that. So there are, on average, 3,000, so 3, 6, 9, 12. So there's 12,000 total in this wagon. Yep, so you both show 12,000. That's less than 25,000, it's less than 16,000, so you want more. But your loader for all of these, none of these loaders are ready. They're all blue, indicating that they don't want a train. Now these are all blue, also indicating that they don't want a train. So, yeah, I don't have the speed modules in there, so they're going to run slow because I've got the efficiency or the productivity modules, which is fine. So this one has 4,000 in it, and when it gets to 8,000, it'll request a train, and when it gets to 16,000, it'll request another train. So right now it's looking at that and going, nobody's requested a train. Okay, good. That's how I want that to work. And they are all that way. You're only at 870. You're at 655. You're at 539. You're at 1.1K.
so you're getting close. Okay. Well, let's just continue on with the green circuits then. But as far as you go, there shouldn't even be a train here. Yeah, you should just go away. And these trains are sitting here because they got nowhere to go. And these trains are trying to get there even though they've got stuff in them that would, you know, make things happen. But if I kick them out, I'll tell you what, I'll kick you out to a different unloader. Oh, I kicked you out to the same unloader. Not what I wanted you to do. So now you're empty, which is fine. It's fine. But I need you to get the hell out. And you can't because these aren't ready. And there's a couple of copper cables sitting there, so these copper cables can't go anywhere. So before I start trying to micromanage that, let me get all of these onto the same structure so that I can know that they're all going to work from the same playbook. So I'll run over here and do these other couples. There's another copper cable just sort of sitting here. Clear all this out. And then place it again. Wait for these bots to do their thing of things that they can thing the thing. Do-do-do-do. Then after I do the green circuits, I'll go up and do the modules. And then I think I'm all caught up. Of course, that's for these. That doesn't include science, which technically I should go and do. But I'd have to start all over with science because they have a different power pole setup. And I don't know that science is broken. Now I must have missed one down there, up there. Just a lamp. Okay, now, is there a way for me to force one of those to go. So you're at 5,000. You're at 5,000. You're at 8,000, but you're not. God fucking damn it. Yeah. So you've got an F of 4. You're at 8,000. You're at 8,000. You're at 8,000. So why do you only have an F of 4? You're at 7.7. You're at 7.7. Okay, that makes sense. I'm less upset now. I so badly want to put a some sort of meter on here or something that tells me what's going on. But it shouldn't matter if the trains are running, then I shouldn't need to monitor what's going on. Well, if a copper train just left, then that's a good news. You're at 4,000. See, what I've cheated myself on here in this space by doing it this way is that I don't have a summary here. I can look at this and say train limit is 0. Okay, I can look at the F and I can say, all right, I've got nobody requesting a train. This tells me this is 4K and this is 7K. But that's precisely what I don't want to have to do. I don't have to hover over things to see what they are. The unloaders all have lamps to tell me who's needing something. If these lamps are turned off, it's because these things have stuff in them. Which, by the way, is that accurate? 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, so that's 16,000. Are you just barely over? Now, okay, so you're telling me that you have 15,000. And you request one train at 8,000 and 2 trains at 12,000, and you're at 15,000. Okay, I'm fine with that. But I need these copper cable trains to get the heck out of my way. Because for reasons I don't quite follow. And it goes back to the basic design of what I'm doing here with these loaders. They won't request a train unless there's something to load, right? But they will sit in this outpost position. They'll sit in an unloader and block it. So the idea of having a centralized stacker, kind of valid. But that creates a lot of centralized traffic and a big headache there. Now, if this train were running, yeah, but where am I going to send it to, Smokin'? Because, I mean, these trains are all set to bugger off. It's empty, right? It's empty or 60 seconds or 5 seconds of inactivity. So their conditions have triggered. But where are they going to go? Because these things are all set to only request a train when there's enough to load it, and then it goes away. And if I don't have it set that way, then I could have a train sitting here at a place that's not, I've got wasted trains. I've got basically trains that are dedicated to sit here. I don't have a central stacker for all of my copper cable. Now, if I did something where I had all my copper cable being made in one stacker, I could do that, and then there's always going to be something there, maybe. But I think my frustration here is just that, and that this problem will solve itself when the network is moving, and I'm just being a whiny little bitch. So we'll delete all of these, and then we will place this, and this. And we've got the wrong chest, yeah. Where did my other RoboPort go? Oh, it's probably in one of the spooters. All right, so that one's done. 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Lights just turned on. Copper cable went here. I don't know where you came from. So I got 5 of them, and 4 of them are stuck in this one station. Whatever. I'm just going to ignore it for now. So that's not good. Those are supposed to be lit. Hi, Epic. No, I don't. I don't have a place for them to bypass. They're double-headed trains, so they can only go in there. And it's all because I'm just starting this up, and these are teething problems. But now I just noticed, what the hell is going on here? Why are you not right? Why is this way? That's E, that's E. Why is D there? No, god damn it, mother scratching son of a pig biscuit. These are all wrong. Everything I've pasted in the past hour is wrong. Yeah. 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 So I'm going to remove these again and start over. Because that's what we do, right? We just keep going until it is what we want it to be. So we'll do that. Now we have a full set that is accurate. And we'll try this again. No belts, no none of these. I don't want the fuel loaders included in this. There we go. Epic, that's good, Wes. Epic, I see your first time chatter, so I forgot to say hello. To put it in perspective, I designed this. This is a hybrid belt. Oh, you watched on YouTube. Thank you. I'm amazed at how well the YouTube is going. And well, as you can see, in most cases, the power poles and their wires and the unloaders and all that, I'm rather, what's the word? Meticulous? Precise? Um, And so the result is that I'm really hard on myself when I don't do things exactly as I expect them to, even the first time. And, many philosophers and wiser people have said, no plan survives the first encounter with reality. Mike Tyson said that, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth, and he's arguably the greatest fighter of ever. And so I get into these situations where my mindset says, okay, this will work. I figured that out. And then, by the way, I read every fucking comment on YouTube, every one of them, and I reply to most of them. So, whatever. But my mindset, my personality, and disposition are such that I expect that I've, quote, figured it out. And part of what I'm trying to do is implement it. And so it gets really frustrating when I get into a situation where I've implemented it and it didn't work, and then I have to redo something I've already done, and then I realize I missed something or I've got a flaw in the basic design, and I have to redo something again. So I don't find that to be of quality entertainment, and that is something I'm trying to do. Even if it were just me by myself, I would find myself frustrated. But it's even worse when I know that there's a few people watching and they're expecting to see something, work well. It should work. I should be doing this in such a way that it provides you with some value. And me redoing a set of loaders, unloaders for the third or fourth time in a short period of time is like a sandpaper. Is a good way to put it. Yeah, sandpaper is good for making things smoother, but after a while, you're not benefiting because you're just grinding, and that's where I feel like I am at this point. It's just like, holy crap, I've already done this. I've already made this smooth, and now I put a nick in it, and I need to go refill it with Bondo, and I need to go re-sandpaper it again. And if you're watching somebody restore an old car, it's like really cool to see the old car get, improved. Until you've watched them sand the same body panel 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and it's like, dude, just, get good. And that's where I am. I expect I should be good at this. So glossing over these little mistakes causes me to go into a furious mindset that is not a pleasant place. Wouldn't want to be here right now. But I appreciate your feedback. You watch for the fails. Well, that's good. Well, that actually helps quite a bit to know that you watch for the fails. All right, let's slap these puppies in here again. And there we go. Yeah, you probably didn't need to be here, but you are. Okay, that was cool. That worked. So one of those has come out. Yeah, these copper cables have come a little bit looser. I've got some green circuits being loaded. That's nice. I could just do this now. Go down here. Run, 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 run. Delete a bunch of stuff. Delete a bunch of stuff. Paste a thing. Let the bots go crazy. And the bots go wild. Getting themselves all stuck. Come on now. You can do better. There you go. Whee! And more of them get themselves stuck. Unstick. No, get stuck. All right, so you're complaining about copper cable. You have 6,000 copper cable in that one. And you're complaining because you want 25,000 and you've got 23,000. This copper cable is happy. It has 28,000. All right, well, it's working. I'm going to finish off the 4 green circuits and then move. How do I get across this water? Right here. Alrighty, so it's amazing how slow fast armor can feel on a really big map. Delete, delete, delete. And then paste. Nailed it. Not that you actually need anything, but there was a train available for that millisecond that happened. Did I get all 4 of them? I don't think I got all 4 of them. I don't trust that I got all 4 of them. Yeah, most of the videos I used to have to do for my work-related things, West Dude, you couldn't skip or fast forward. Couldn't speed them up. So I'd put them on a second monitor and mute that, whatever it was, and then when it asked, you know, review question would pop up. Then I'd go and click. The most unfortunate part is that I actually used to work with people who needed those videos. I didn't really mind having to sit through a video. I mean, I even had a couple of customers where the video was how to properly set up your desk so that you didn't get repetitive stress injuries, which just, okay, that's lawyers. And I understand that. I get it. Got to do that. But I had to sit through it every year, and the video did not get updated every year. And one of the clients, it was not an English-speaking client. So the video was very poorly spoken English. And as you can tell, I kind of take pride in proper enunciation and such, and it was really challenging to sit through videos where the people, they cared about as much in creating the video as I cared in watching the video. So what happened here is that all of the green circuits went to this, and the train I sent to, I only have one red circuit train. I sent it here. But at least we know the red circuit is working now. And like everybody else, green circuits is the problem. Gotta be careful. Don't want to get rid of the ones for the fluid because I don't have a replacement for the fluid. What I was really hoping this train would do was, when I clicked the go to an unloader, that it would go to an unloader, not this one, because this one doesn't want it anymore. It's also empty now. Bougie, that's true. That's very true. Oh, man. The other thing is that companies that need to make those videos generally aren't very careful in their hiring practices, and they just like need a body. And so you end up with people that you wouldn't want to work with because they're not good character people. Like, for example, I know a guy that he works with people who were hired because they needed people to fill in the jobs position, but they weren't reviewed for their characteristics, just for the do they show up enough to get the work done. And the result is that this guy, he has a daughter, and some of the men that he works with, he will not mention that he has a daughter because some of the comments they will make about his daughter. And it's like, what you this is a multinational corporation. You're hiring people who are that creepy. Because they're hiring for a position, not a person.